uyabona. Squatters, thank you siyabonga. Chop is going, I'm back, wrapping up 2024 on a high note. I hope everybody is super cool, everybody is relaxed, everybody is in a good mood, in a good space. We're hoping for all the greater things in 2025. And then so I've got a special edition just before Singena with 2025. Actually, I've been sitting trying to figure out a few things which were political moments, for 2024. A lot has happened in 2024, and it became very, very much interesting, So I've actually compiled a few things that I really believe these were one of those moments where everybody gets to like pay attention with, hey, what's going on? Like everything was just taking a different turn. I've got 5 things that for me, those were very special political moments which draw attention of everybody else, Lana Mzansi, and we were all not expecting what these things can happen. I'll just go straight to point, without hesitating. Number one, we saw ANC losing the outright majority, which is something that they never thought it will happen. But I think because of their behavior, their arrogance, undermining the voters who have put them there and all of that, has made them to eat a humble pie. So we never thought in a million years that ANC could get less than 50% plus majority. We never thought that. So it happened, and it was so sad for them, but unfortunately they didn't have choice. They had to eat their humble pie and accept the results. I only respect the fact that they accepted. It means even if it comes to a point that they are completely out of power, I hope we won't have issues. But that was just, one of those moments where it was a little bit surprising that a liberation movement is falling apart, and before we know that, it will belong to a dustbin of history. So it was so sad at the same time. Bazenzile, we can't really feel for them. I mean, for how many years? So it's like you can't feel for someone who inflict pain on you or to your life, That's the first one. It was those moments where everybody was just shocked. And then number 2, the formation of MKP. MKP, we never thought it will perform this outstanding, especially a party without any constituency. And then it was only 6 months, because remember it was announced last year on the 16th and endorsed by Ubaba Msholozi. I'm endorsing this party. And they fairly went through trials and tribulations, ANC was trying to stop it from being on the ballot papers and all of that. They won. So it's fair enough. They went through a lot, and despite that, they still performed good, which was something that people never really expected. But, it happened. Number 3 is for Floyd and Dalimpofu leaving the EFF. We never thought these two guys, prominent politicians and very, very, very influential in their own right, in their political parties, but they decided to leave the EFF. To me, it was those moments where you don't really understand actually what is going on, but I believe it was the changing of a political landscape, you know. The landscape was changing, everything was turning around. So somehow we need to adjust, we need to get used to that. When we talk about Floyd, we talk about MKP. When we talk about Dalimpof, we talk about MKP, no longer EFF. So Julius Usele yedwa, probably he will be fine anyway. Bekakwatile, but mhlampe he will just be fine. Let's hope he's healing, because he was heartbroken anyway. Because at some point he called Floyd brother. Sorry, whereas Floyd called him, no, it's not brotherly relationship. That's how Floyd viewed it. But I agree with Julius Uguti. Floyd, the way they spent, you know, they went through trenches together, those people. So it was more like a brotherly relationship between them. But Floyd, unfortunately, thought that it was just gangsterism, and then that's over. Abasadlala number A1 and all that. So that's the third one. The fourth one, which was also a shocking moment, is when Ubaba Msholozi get expelled from the ANC. I mean, it is a fact ukuthi Ubaba Msholozi is expelled. He's no longer an ANC member, legally so. So he has been expelled. You know, sometimes when you do something to other people, you must also know ukuthi na bazoyenza kuwe lento. If I can refresh your mind, kancane ne. Remember when Julius Malema was expelled from the ANC? It was the very same Cyril Ramaphosa who expelled Zuma. He expelled Julius from the ANC. And Zuma was a president, and then Ramaphosa was playing behind the scenes as a deputy, or whatever he was. I can't really recall, but Cyril Ramaphosa played a major role, or maybe he was in a disciplinary committee somewhere there, but he's the one who took that decision to fire Julius, to expel Julius from the ANC. And then 2012, by the way. And then unfortunately, the same thing that he did to Julius, he did it to now his rival, his predecessor, Jacob Zuma. He has been expelled. He's no longer an ANC member after almost 5 decades, so to speak, of being in that political party. And now he has been expelled, just like that. I mean, Cyril is just there to mess up. Datemolo Cyril, respectfully so, he's there to mess up. He doesn't have any any good intentions about ANC. But anyway, it's their business. And then the fifth one is the GNU. I don't understand why they call it GNU, because there's nothing GNU there. You know, it's just a marriage, an arranged marriage between Cyril Ramaphosa and Helen Zille by the investors. So the investors, they forced these two people to be couples, Helen Zille and Cyril Ramaphosa. These other smallanyana parties, Patriotic Alliance, Bugaitene bancenga gaula fela. There's nothing there. Gayton is just, Gayton is comfortable now that he has a position. And if you can look at his political position now, he's a little bit lenient. He's got a soft spot for Cyril. He doesn't really want to get in trouble with his boss. Remember, his boss is Cyril, practically so. He reports to Cyril. Everything that's not going accordingly, he needs to report back to his boss. So he's a bit, soft when it comes to criticizing the ANC government, because now he's part of, technically Cyril assassinated his political party ideology, sort of. So he's no longer a revolutionary with abahambe, no. Waje wada, comfortable now. Comfortable. Comfort zone, everything. So he has actually forgotten. So those are 5 political moments that to me, it's a highlight. And so I will appreciate if you put more comments with your own views. Looking forward to hear your views, and then wishing everybody all the best, and positively getting into 2025 on a positive note. Laba bangaspani nithole ipani, abafuna imishado nithole imishado, abafuna ukugeleza nigeleze, nenze yonke into, abafuna uqala amabhizinisi afeyithe ekasi and all of that. Squatters, pushani. Don't ever be despondent despite difficult economic circumstances, but let's push, let's hope for the best, because life injalo. Anyway, the struggle that we face is similar to any other African child, you know. So kunzima, but although we still keep hoping for the best, and niziphathe kahle squatters. I want to also appreciate supporting itholayo from YouTube, from you guys, you know, watching my content, data yenu, and you know, it really means a lot, guys. And some people uthola ukuthi akaspani nokuspani, but uyakwazi ukuthenga idatha kancane nyana 10 megabytes nyana akubheke kancane ku-YouTube. It really means a lot. And I like also the engagement, positive and negative both. Ngithatha zonke mina, and then I always try to drive people to positivity. I don't take anything personal, and I'm a very humble guy. I'm a very cool guy, and ngithanda nonke. For the fact that you can comment on my episode, it means you watched it, because you can't comment on something you never watched. And for the fact that you watched it, thank you for watching. Thanking Yabo. I will always be grateful. And then to all the subscribers, you know, it means a lot to me. You guys put me where I never thought I will be, and I will stay humble. I will always deliver the content. 2025, let's hope ukuthi kuyovutha umlilo nje. Yabo, wonke amakasi kuyovutha umlilo nje, and then kuyokhala episode kuphela chop ezweni. Let's hope for the best, guys, and then nisiphathe grant. Don't find yourself in those issues ama-drunken driving, yabona, ukugurana nabantu ekasi, ubani ugwaze ubani, and all of that. We are about to shoot to 2025. Asingeneni ngevosho, si-grant, bahlali basemjondolo. Ngincanya nonke, from the bottom of my heart, number one. Ngoleni, thank you, South Africa. Sure.